Hi, my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is definitely going to be an interesting one. Basically is how to clear energies from your space in your house. So definitely before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, and don't forget to subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out. So let's get started. Okay, so basically the first steps of cleansing your space or your cleansing your space or your house or whatever is you want to get like sage. Okay, or you can also mentally cleanse your space too, and I'll tell you in a second. But basically you want to get sage. Okay, it's really easy to get. You can get off Amazon, a crystal rock shop, a metaphysical store, whatever. And they're usually like under $5. So the reason why you want to cleanse your space, you guys, is because usually like in areas where, like, let's say you're buying a house, you don't know what type of energies have been there in the past. You don't know what type of people, type of energy they're giving off. A lot of negative people tend to attract negative things. So it's really important to just cleanse your stuff. Okay. And you'll also feel better too. Like, you know how, like, for an example, like, you know how when you go into like a work office or something like that and you can feel the tension in the air and stuff like that because maybe like two people just got done arguing, stuff like that. So yeah. So that's definitely one thing of it. So also too, like, if you're doing spiritual work, like if you want to cast like spells, magic, or you just, reading people, if you're a psychic, you always want to cleanse like your space, because when you're doing any type of spiritual work, whether it's like casting spells, reading people, you know, stuff like that, or meditating, you want to cleanse the space because you don't want other outside energies influencing like your readings, your spell crafting, crystal healing, all that stuff. You want to make sure you have a clean slate. Okay. So first step is, usually what I do is I call on Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is the archangel of protection, and he can also banish negative energies and like lower vibrational energies, and he helps cleanse things too. So usually I call on him, right? And so next thing I do is I get my sage. Just, you don't need a whole bunch like this, just maybe like a little bit. Like I was working off of like a little stick piece. You want to burn it, right? Okay. So once you burn it, you want to like just imagine. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate it for you guys. So you get some sage or whatever. See, now it's all smoky and all that. So let me roll out my windows. So if you ever use sage or anything like that, make sure you open a window or like a door or whatever, because whatever energies are in the house, you want them to be able to leave. And so usually opening a window or a door, that kind of like symbolizes it leaving. Okay. So usually that's what I do. So, and usually after I do this, I feel so much better. So, sometimes you want to like cleanse yourself, also too, a good reason why you cleanse yourself is people too. People can drain you. People can really just give you bad impression. And especially if you're an empath and you're always picking up on people's energies, sage is like your best friend. Like seriously, like I'll go ahead and like just sage myself, and then automatically I would just feel super relaxed, super at peace. I always feel like a sensation that like I feel lighter. And I totally believe it's just that, giving off, um, getting rid of the energy. So, once you call on Archangel Michael, you get your stage right, and then, you want to cleanse your space. So usually what I do, if it's like a room, go corner to corner, and then just work your way around. You want to imagine the smoke cleansing all the negativity, all the bad energy, lower vibrational energies away from you, Um, so you just keep going. Usually I have like an abalone shell, and then I'll keep the sage in there and then get like a feather and then kind of just like imagine the negativity going away. Um, Also too, like after you do that, just keep doing that. And so usually too, like crystals will help cleanse your space, like smoky quartz, black obsidian, a lot of like dark black crystals will, and then clear quartz can help amplify that energy. So that's like one way to do it. Also too, like the sage, once the sage burns out, usually I just let the sage burn out on its own. And usually when the sage burns out on its own, that means that the negativity, the energy is cleansed basically. And I truly believe that because in my room, I staged my room or whatever. So the sage went out. But as soon as I stepped out of my room into the hallway, it started smoking again. So I definitely do believe that. So also too, like if you don't have sage or you don't have any crystals, just imagine like in your room, let's say like for your room for example, imagine white pillars like on the corners of your room, right? And then imagine white light from the coming from the pillars and encapsulating your room, okay, below, up and down, below, everywhere. And then just imagine the white light getting rid of all the negativity, like dispersing it, more like transmuting it into like higher vibrational energy and then dispersing into the universe because it's going back to where it belongs, you know? And just, call on Archangel Michael if you need help with that, your guides, angels, spirit guides, stuff like that, what you believe in. And then, yeah, so that's basically what I do. That's what I would do. And then just imagine, and also putting your intentions and saying that I'm transmuting the energy in my space into higher vibrational energy for the highest good of all, and it's going back to where it needs to go for the highest good of all. Just saying that. So usually that will work. See, and then the sage just went out on its own. So, um, also too, like, that's, that's three different ways: crystal, sage, Archangel Michael. A fourth way too to cleanse your space. You can use like, I want to say like you can go like on a website, usually like Tanahoy or like other medical physical shops where they have like these oils, right? These essential oils, and like you just spray them, and they're usually super expensive. I don't know why they're super expensive, but they usually have cleansing properties in there. So you just spray, and then your space is cleansed. I've never used those, but they're usually really expensive. I think like the most cheapest I've seen them at was like $40 for like a little bottle. Yeah, no. So, yeah, definitely that. So basically that's how you cleanse your space. Definitely, also too, like ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. Usually like ghosts are like, they're stuck on the earth plane. So usually they'll be like roaming around the house, your house and stuff, especially if you have the gift of seeing, like I do. You can usually burn some sage and then like that can cleanse them out of there. So that'll be like probably in a later video on like how to get rid of ghosts and all that in your house. um but yeah, if you guys definitely need help staging or anything like that, you can definitely book a session with me and I can do like one-on-one coaching with you, stuff like that. So definitely my website is down below, so you can click the link and book a session with me. And also I can help. I'm also an intuitive healer, reader, so I read people, so financial, life purpose, stuff like that. So if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical.